It is time to pick out prompts for me to read in June. Last month in May, I used these cards for the first time and I had so much fun, so I'm definitely going to use them again for today. I'm going to be picking out 4 prompts to read for the month of June. We are officially halfway through the year. We're going to be going into summer as well. So that means hopefully I will be picking out some summary reads, some romance books, honestly just any book that I'm in the mood to read, and hopefully I can do that with picking out these prompts. Some flowers, just because flowers. What? So sweet. Thank you, my love. They're so pretty. For the very first book, it's And Now Back to You by B.K. Borison. I would rate it a 4.25. I honestly can't figure out if I like First Time Caller or Now Back to You. I don't know which one I liked more. I think I like them both equally. They're both fun reads. The next one is Hidden Pictures by Jason Rulak. I really do not know what I feel about this book. A part of me likes it, another part of me really doesn't. Let's say 3.5. The next one is You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hoggle. I had such a fun time with this book. This is a 4.75 read for me. And the last book, Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I'm currently reading it and I am having the time of my life. It is so much fun. It was a little hard for me to get into at the beginning, but now that the story is rolling, I am hooked. I mean, from the beginning I was hooked. I think it was more I was busy. So good. I'm really enjoying it. So 4 out of 4. Now let's pick out my very first prompt to read for June. I think I'm gonna face them down actually, so I don't know which one it's going to be. Oh, no, no, I can't. Choose the longest book? No! No! Choose the longest book on my TBR. Now, I was going to cheat and say, let's just do the books that are on my TBR cart and not the ones that are on my bookshelf. But I made the silly mistake and put A Little Life. I don't want to read it. I don't want to. I mean, I think I've been more ready than I've ever been before. I did read this and DNF'd it. I would say soft DNF'd it, but it's been literal years. I stopped at page 34, literally have a bookmark that my sister made me. It's 2026. I started reading in like 2021, so that's 5 years ago. My sister's 15. She was like 10? Or 13 or 8? 8 or 10? Now they're 13 or 15? I hate that I just did the math there. How long it's been. My sister turned from 8 to 13 or 10 to 15 in the time it's been that I've had this book and been too scared to read it. 5 years? That is insane. The longest book on my TBR is A Little Life by Hanya. I'm not trying to pronounce her last name. I should see how to pronounce it correctly. This book, I didn't even have to check. I just know. It is 800 pages. Lots of thoughts going in my brain right now. Do I make a reading vlog? Do I not put the pressure on myself and just take as long as I need? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this for my June TBR, but I'm not going to hold a lot of pressure to read it all in June. Because if I start to get depressed in my day-to-day life because of this book, I'm going to listen to my body and take my time. Part of me earlier ago has wanted to just get rid of it because I've been too scared and I don't think I was going to read it. But now within like the past 6 months, this book has been popping up into my mind and I've been feeling more ready, like more maturely ready, and just more like I'm ready to take it on. This is by far the saddest book I have ever heard about. It has an insanely amount of trigger warnings. Like when you look it up, it's a long list of them. And not that that's necessarily my worry, but it just goes to show you what you're going to be going through with the characters. And it's a lot. I know I already need to go to therapy. I'm probably going to have my first therapy session after I finish this book. I'm just kidding. I'm probably gonna use you to wipe my tears, girl. It's supposed to be so sad. Are you gonna comfort me? I think I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready. I'm probably not ready. I'm probably never gonna be ready. It's like having kids. This is the last book I expected to pick up. This is brutal. How dare the cards do this to me? 814 pages. This is by far the longest book that I have on my physical TBR. Now, on to the next book. Choose a book that is set during a historical time. I don't think I have a book historical. Like, oh, historical? This is it. Oh my god, these are gonna be 2 devastating books. I'm contemplating my entire month of June now. Rewind what I said in the beginning of the video. Summary, romance, fun books. And I'm picking out 2 of the most saddest books I've had on my physical TBR. Oh my gosh. Historical war, this is definitely it. This is The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. This has literal pictures, diary entries of course, of Anne Frank. This is insane. Wait, I did not realize the magnitude of what I'm holding in my hands right now. If I'm depressed in July, you know why. I didn't mean to rhyme there. I think it's absolutely insane that I'm like capable or like able to read a story from such an insane time in history. And I think what's really sad about this is I know I'm going to have resemblance of this book to what's happening in real life right now, with just the state of our world, with what's happening with the immigration and ICE in America. It's going to be eerily similar and super, super scary. And also very, very sad how I'm going to be able to like hear her stories. Anyways, how do we move on from that? Please, book gods, if you're listening, give me a romance. Give me something light and fluffy, easy to get through. A cozy fantasy. Please, please, please. I don't know if I can do anything more than that. Choose a book where food plays a major role in the story. Immediately, I thought of this book because there's literal donuts and cupcakes on the spine of this book. It's a cat shelter, so I'm like not a bakery, but there's donuts and pastries. Okay, so this one's definitely a good contestant, which is good because I've been really wanting to read it since I got it in my hands. This is Agnes Aubert's Mystical Cat Shelter. The X-Files is one that I really want to read, but I don't think there's any food in there. They're baking on the cover. Isn't that enough? Oh my god, he's a small town baker. A small town baker. These 2 are exactly the books that I wanted. I literally manifested that. I did, because I said romance or cozy fantasy. And look what we have in my hands to choose from. Exactly that. He's a baker. This one, why is there treats on the... Agnes Aubert is very fond of making lists. These lists kept her afloat when she lost her husband 2 years ago. And now, as the founder of a cat rescue charity, her meticulous organizational skills feel like the only thing standing between her beloved cats. Wait, but it doesn't say anything about treats and stuff, or cupcakes. The Cupcakeinator doesn't have anything, so I can't use it. Choose a book where food plays a major role. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it plays a major role. This one though, he's a baker. So it says, opposites certainly attract for a I think I have a little bit of dyslexia. Standard, stranded. Opposites certainly attract for a stranded pop star and small town baker in this charming slice of romance from Sarah Adams. He's too busy running the pie shop for his grandmother. His grandmother left him and reminding his nosy but lovable neighbors to mind their own damn business. He's running a pie bakery. Come on. Definitely going to be picking When in Rome by Sarah Adams. That's exactly what I needed. A little filler book, a book that's just not gonna make me burst into tears. That's what I needed. Now one more to just make it even. How did I say it? To make it even. Read a thriller. I wish I would have picked this. Just kidding. I don't know. It was supposed to be a joke, but I actually don't know if it's thriller. I think if it was like scary book, that would have fit more for the joke. Anyway, this is pretty wild that I only have basically one book to choose from. That's a thriller. I do have Bunny by Mona Awad, but I DNF'd it, and I don't know if I want to get rid of it, DNF it, or if I want to like soft DNF it and pick it up again. I just don't feel like picking it up, especially if I have two books that are going to be a little more difficult just because they're sad. I don't want to put that pressure on myself to pick up a book that I had recently DNF'd. This is Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. This is a psychological thriller, so this works perfectly. This is supposed to be twisted and creepy. Literally, the only thing I know about this book is that it's gotten people, like with the twists and turns, and people have really enjoyed it, and that it's about three sisters who lived different lives, and somehow something ends up happening that ends up being a wild ride. Claire, a glamorous trophy wife of an Atlanta millionaire. Lydia, a single mother dating an ex-con who struggles to make ends meet. Julia, the sister whose devastating disappearance more than 2 decades earlier shattered their family. That's insane. So it's a little bit of a mystery as well. Oh yeah, I am excited for this one. Those are 4 books that I did not expect, not even a little bit, to read for the month of June, but we are here and we are going to do it. For the longest book on my TBR, A Little Life. For a book set during a historical wartime, The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. For a book with a major food role, When in Rome by Sarah Adams. And last but not least, a thriller, Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. Send your prayers my way, because I'm going to need it. It is going to be a pretty emotional reading experience for the month of June. So keep me in your prayers. That is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!